another day, another struggle, God's maintaining, walking on the righteous side of the folk road, you know, and now I'm sitting inside the belly of the beast, you know, where the rage of the oppressed continue to increase. Now, I would like to touch basics on the situation that happened August 18th, where 2 officers allegedly got assaulted. Now, for years, the Department of Corrections, you know, James C. Vaughn been controlling the narrative of what's been going on in here. So the public hasn't been getting the full truth. See, it's about time for the prisoner to awaken his third eye. You know, and what I mean by that, we need to stop shuffling and driving and really be focused on the cause. So me as a prisoner here at James C. Vaughn Correctional Center, I'm here to control the narrative of the prisoners and let y'all know what really happened on August 18th, you know, 2022, with 2 officers allegedly got assaulted by a prisoner named Corey Pitts, which is my brother. He's my brother on severe struggle. Right now, he can't speak for himself. He's being so oppressed by the officers back in building 18, they not allowing him to get on the phone. They not allowing him no communication to the outside world. So as a brother on severe struggle, as boss, I must aid and assist him. So I'm stepping up to the plate and letting the public know what's really going on and what really happened on that day. Now, on that day when my brother had this little issue with the 2 officers that they said allegedly got assaulted. The 2 officers that was working that day were Sergeant McCraig. He was the leading officer of that building, Building 19. And then you had the other officer named Correctional Officer Jeffrey. His name is known as Hanson. So, my brother, Corey Pitts, for weeks been telling Sergeant McCraig about his co-worker, about Correctional Officer Hanson, and telling him, can you please check your officer? I'm getting tired of waking up each and every day and he keep disrespecting me for no reason. And everybody knows that he has a long jacket. You know, Officer Hanson has a long jacket for being disrespectful and not abiding by the policies here. You know, he does his own thing. But all the officers already know about him. You know, so he told the officer this, so what Sergeant McCraig said, well, y'all already know how he is. And he walked away. So that when he walked away, basically, he didn't care about his well-being. He didn't care about his co-workers' well-being. And he didn't care about the well-being of the prisoners. Because if he did, he would have corrected the issue. So what he did, like many officers here do, is walk away when we try to address the issue, you know, in a respectful way. He walked off. So when he walked off, he didn't care nothing about his co-workers. That's for one. So that's why I'm here to control the narrative. Because they're so quick to put in the paper and have the news journal publish the half truth. So what they're saying is that an inmate allegedly, you know, assaulted, you know, 2 officers. That's all they're saying. But what I'm saying, let's be focused on the cause. Who created the monster? So when Sergeant McCraig walked away, when my homeboy Corey Pitts walked up to him and respectfully said, please, can you check your officer? I'm getting tired day in and day out. This is weighing on my mental health. Can you please talk to him and tell him stop disrespecting me? You know, when he said sadistic ways, can you please tell him stop disrespecting me? So what Sergeant McCraig does is, he said, you already know how he is, and he walked off. So when he walked off, you know, he didn't have no consideration. He didn't take no consideration of his fellow officers that he was putting in danger. And not only was he putting his fellow officers in danger, he was putting the rest of the prison population, people that was on that tier, in danger for not trying to address the issue. So we have to first control the narrative, and as I in the story, you will see who created the monster. Now, my brother Corey Pitts is not denying the fact of what allegedly they say he did. It's on camera. He's not denying that. But he's been trying to ask since he's been here. You know what I'm saying? He's been trying to get through with the mental health and let the mental health know that he has problems. And please give him help. They refuse to give him help. He's been telling the administration this, so he's not sitting here denying what allegedly they said he did, but we try to be focused on who created the monster. Who's creating the rage inside the prisoner? This is what we're trying to address here. So let's be focused on not him, not just that. Let's be focused on Sergeant McCraig and what happened on that day. August 18th, 2022, when two officers allegedly got assaulted. Let's be focused on that. When Corpus walked up to him calmly, not rude, calmly, and walked up to him and basically said, listen, can you please check your officer? I'm getting tired of him disrespecting me. Please check your officer. And when he says, like the rest of them normally say, well, y'all know how he is. When he said that, he didn't take in consideration, the toxic environment that he was creating. He didn't take that into consideration.
There we go. Yeah, so y'all get the gist of what was going on. It's been an incident, at James T. Vaughn, where there's been an assault on two officers, apparently, allegedly. And, I guess the story has been posted in News Journal. Of course, from the perspective of, the police officers and authorities. And, of course, like it always, happens, the perspective of the inmates has not been, included, in that posting. So, my friend, my comrade, Jamar Waters, having perspective on the inside, wanted to share, the other side of the truth. And I think that even though he got cut short, I think that he was able to, push that forward and kind of show you what happens on the inside of the belly of the beast. These things happen all the time. And he just wanted to share, their perspective, because their voice needs to be heard. Like he always says, the voice of the voiceless. He aims to be that. And anytime that he needs to share his opinion or share his perspective, this platform is here for him anytime he wants to do that. So that's basically what happened. We'll touch base again, and if he wants to add more, we'll revisit it. But I'm pretty sure y'all got the gist of what's going on and how these things, it blossoms into a monster that's been created. And every monster, there's an origin story for that. And you see what the origin story is basically the mistreatment of the inmates. Without mistreatment of the inmates, you don't have alleged assaults on police officers, on COs and things of that nature. So it's just one of those cycles that we need to, educate people on, and we need to reverse it. And that's all I have to say about it. Stay tuned. We definitely have more in store, because it never stops. It's a daily thing, a daily struggle. That's what we're doing, man. Freedom Corner.